Here's my thought. And y'all, y'all answer in the chat. Let's just be real here. Let's not sugarcoat it. Let's get straight to the point. If the majority people in America decided that they wanted to exterminate black people in America, who could stop them? I want y'all to take all the time you need to contemplate that. Right? And think about it. You see what I'm saying? Who could stop them? I'll wait because I know it's a 10-second delay, so I'll wait for y'all to respond. Hey, I don't, just old dog, I don't understand your question. Hey, brother, you got ripped off. You understand this question? Because I wasn't paying attention. And Brother Daniel said, no, only the Most High. That means we're in bad shape. I had a discussion with an elder like a month ago or so, maybe 2 months ago. And I was talking about our situation. We were having this discussion. And, not this discussion, of course, but a similar discussion. And he was like, man, we in bad shape. He was like, don't you think, what did he say? He said something to the effect of, do you think we would get some divine intervention? Right. And I said, what makes you think we haven't already got divine intervention? I said, you can make the argument that you've been sent Nat Turner. You've been sent Marcus Garvey. You've been sent Malcolm X. You've been sent Amos Wilson. You've been sent John Henry Clark. Dr. Yusuf Ben Yakinen. Asa G. Hilliard. John G. Jackson. You've been sent Huey P. Newton. You've been sent Fred Hampton. You've been sent Bobby Seale. You've been sent Dr. Francis Cress Wilson. You've been sent Ida B. Wells. You've been sent Fannie Lou Hamer. Like, what more divine intervention do you need? You've been sent the greatest, strongest, bravest, most powerful people in history. And half the time you haven't even respected them. Dr. John Henry Clark said, why would the ancestors send you another Malcolm X? What did you do with the first one? You were sent Muhammad Ali. Let's be honest, you've been sent Irritated Jenny. People wanted to argue with him when he said, hey, this homophile assault, man, this effeminization is going to be a problem. That was 20 years ago. Suddenly people start being experts on it. Yeah, man. Yeah, we got to do something about XYZ. Just a little late there. So my point is, we had plenty of divine intervention. We haven't made very good use of them. I just finished saying Claude Anderson been trying to tell us to organize us. He just trying to tell us to organize ourselves economically. He not even telling us to do nothing radical. He ain't talking about burning down nothing, hurting nobody. He ain't even talking about cussing nobody out. You know what I'm saying? Him and Amos Wilson just talk about, hey, build up yourself economically. And brother Straight Black Sauce said we betrayed them all. Some of them we betrayed just by our sheer inaction. Some of them we betrayed by following people that we know. Look, I've gone back and listened to speeches of Malcolm X and Dr. Martin Luther King. Now, you know good and well who we should have been following back then. And let's be honest. Let's just be honest. Malcolm X and Elijah Muhammad warned us about integration. And look where we are. We just talking economically. We haven't even gone any further than that. But we can't say we weren't warned. Like we could have easily fought for rights and not for social integration. If you want to be honest, the 11 years after the Civil War, we had the same rights. We had black people in Congress, and we had all the same thing. The difference was we weren't trying to socially integrate en masse. Now, were we ultimately swindled and betrayed at the end of that 11-12 year run? Absolutely. By who? By the hats. Oh man, hold on, brothers. I gotta put this up. Goodness gracious, brother, you got ripped off with the $5 super chat. Says, we've been sent these ancestors that I named, and current day movements are programming the masses to attack these same ancestors. It's shameful. And that's how we know that these current day movements are controlled by agents. It doesn't matter if they're paid or unpaid agents. They're controlled by agents. When I hear a Negro disrespect Malcolm X, when I hear a Negro disrespect Marcus Mosiah Garvey, people who gave their life. See, people don't understand. You can give your life physically by giving your life, like Malcolm X. You can also give your life by dedicating your entire life to the uprise of our people. And these people have given their life before they straight Black Pride befell. Dr. Frances Cress Welsing gave her life. Right? She taught every month for as long as I can remember until she expired. She quietly gave money to Ujima Shule here in Washington, D.C., the oldest African-centered school in the country, and went and spoke there and was the keynote speaker at the fundraisers and everything, because she believed in maximizing our children's development. She gave her life. Just because she didn't physically take bullets, she gave her life. That school, that Jewish school that was near her house, that was making all that noise and disturbing her and doing all types of things to harass her, they degraded her health. She gave her life. And ultimately, our enemies, the hats, are at least tangentially responsible for her not being here. Not a lot of people want to talk about. I met her sister a few years ago, and we had a short discussion. And then other people around her have also told us the information. So she was in a battle with that school for a couple of years. And I think they wanted that land. And maybe one day I will get somebody that knows more of the details. If I can get one of them to come on the show and get into it. In fact, I just realized who I know Yeah, it's a brother I know. That I know he knows. I'll see if I can get more information because it's been a few years since I talked about him. Yeah, most people outside of DC didn't know. It wasn't like a big public thing. People in her circle knew, and they talked about it. So she gave her life. People like Fannie Lou Hamer. I mean, it's so many people. Huey P. Newton gave his life. Even though I don't agree with Huey P. Newton ideologically so much, and later in life with some things or whatever, but I love Huey P. Newton because he was about it. Right? You can say what you want about him, but until you go out there and patrol the police, you can't say too much. Because who does that? Who says, hey man, we got a police problem, well, why don't we police the police? Who says that? Right? First of all, who thinks of it? Second of all, who does it? Marcus Garvey looked around and said, where's the black man's army? Where's the black man's navy? Where's the black man's government? I'll make it. Who does that? And Negroes want to argue with him about minutia and nonsense, but they not making nothing. They're not building nothing. And we still here today with Negroes who ain't gonna make nothing, ain't gonna build nothing, ain't gonna do nothing but line their pockets. They'll do that. And the people support those people, but the people who actually trying to build something, do something, trying to save us from being wiped out, don't get no love.
Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also follow us on our other social media platforms. On Instagram, we're at dc.radical1. On Twitter, we're at dc_radical_ONE. And the Cash App is $DcRadical1. Again, thank you for subscribing. Abibi for Odie and Straight Black Pride.